a sinner, left my lover crying on the dance floor. I'm a sinner, I'm a sinner.
The way the font is. So I've shown Mike the first episode. He's gonna help me voice. Early the next morning, I always wanted blue eyes when I was younger. I begged my mother for some colored. Oh no, it's doing that thing again. No, stop it.
What's happening?
It keeps trying to turn on auto.
Okay.
I turned it off. Lacey examines Jack's eyes through the handheld optical device. The mood is clinical. She pockets the device and shifts closer to him. So,
Give me 5 seconds.
okay. So it won't be a terribly long stream today, guys. We're just going to do one game today. Because I was in the mood to do this game. Let me see if the No, it's still showing 41. I don't know what happened. I don't know if the subs didn't go through or what. It might have just glitched.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. You get to play the males in this, obviously.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So how's the knee? This guy's a douche, by the way.
I know.
Lacey puts her hand on Jack's thigh and leans in to kiss him. Jack turns his head to avoid her.
That's not why I'm here. I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought, after last night.
I'm married! As married can be.
Jeez, woman. One fight and you think they're divorced? Lacey wheels her chair away and fills out some forms.
I'm sorry. I should have seen someone else.
Don't be silly. I'm the best there is.
If it's any consolation, you will be seeing me naked in a few minutes.
It's probably gonna be tiny.
Damn it!
Actually, the anesthesiast will. I'll just be seeing your knee.
I'll try to make it pretty for you.
She wheels back over to Jack, holding a tray with a prepared needle. She pulls up his sleeve. Thanks. Can I ask you a question?
It's not tiny! I don't know. Can
Do
you?
you still have your kidneys? Do you really think Sophie can make you happy? Holy crap, girl! There is Thirsty and then there is you.
Look, grab my penis and we'll figure it out. Yeah, I do.
Lacey injects him with the needle and he winces.
You son of a bitch! What was that?
You'll know in a few seconds. You're lying.
Maybe a little.
Is it me or the hands drawn really big? Like the perspective?
A little bit, yeah, actually.
She finishes with the shot and what were you gonna say?
Like, he can palm a basketball with that thing.
She finishes with the shot and wheels back to her desk.
What was that for, you bitch?
You'll see.
Oh god, did you drug me?
Maybe.
No, don't rape me!
Sophie starts awake and clutches her head. She sits up in bed, squinting against the bright sun, and picks up her phone. Yes? Who? Yeah, Sophie Weir. She realizes that her wedding ring is back on her finger and holds her hand out to look at it perplexed. Suddenly, she goes pale and her voice drops to a whisper. What? I like that it looks like the crease of a comic book on the outside and stuff.
Oh no!
Fire consumes Lacey's private practice. Lacey stands among a crowd in her soot-streaked scrubs watching it burn. She's trying not to laugh, but she can't help it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we went to
Oh,
we went
okay.
to
Yep.
20.
Nope. He's fucked.
Not long after, a dead body lies in the morgue of the sole victim of the tragedy at the clinic. It's a gruesome sight, an unrecognizable pulp burned by fire and crushed by falling debris. A tattoo on its left foot is the only clue to its identity.
Well, there are things that are called dental records.
Wow, I didn't know that. I forgot there were chapters. I could have finished that whole chapter last time.
Well, it's a postcard view. It's a literal postcard. This is nice. I like not being burned and dead.
It is, and I like having you alive, I think.
Why did you say I think? Come here. Come here!
You can't close deals. Get away from me.
Damn it!
He can't even get it in memories.
Oh, God, you kicked me in the balls!
Jack's vision is hazy, but he sees a familiar sight. Medical equipment, his hospital bed, a sink. If that's a
Oh.
familiar sight, you should be very worried.
He's done a lot of drugs.
Oh. But apart from the rhythmic pulse of equipment, it's oddly silent.
Hello?
Jack hears a lock open. Then the creaking of footsteps. Someone is descending a staircase, a wooden staircase.
Yeah, what?
Hey there, Jack. How are you feeling?
You bitch! What happened? Did the surgery? Why am I in a basement?
Did you ever see Misery?
No.
Okay, then don't worry, you're fine. Everything went fine. How are you feeling?
Did she amputate my foot? Why can't I move?
Oh, did she? That is gonna be interesting. Does your head hurt or anything?
Maybe.
The strangeness of Jack's surroundings begins to seep into his consciousness. This doesn't look anything like Lacey's clinic. Before he can process that thought, a delicious smell hits him. Lacey has brought a tray of food.
Did you cook people? Oh, fuck. Is that dinner? Thank God. I haven't eaten in like a million days.
Oh, of course, yes. Oh, you're echoing. She sets the tray down on some equipment and approaches Jack with an optical device. She inspects his eyes. Jack resists slightly. He's becoming more lucid.
What the fuck, man? Why am I in a basement? Lacey? Is this like a room? Waiting recovery room? What the hell is this?
Lacey continues examining Jack, checking his pulse, his stomach, his ears as they talk. No, Jack, you're in my house, my basement actually. But this area is really sterile. You're fine.
This is a basement. By definition, it is not sterile. You were supposed to fix my knee.
We'll talk about that later.
Wait a minute.
That's right, I left your knee broken.
Damn it!
You'll never play golf again.
No. Tiger Woods broke both his legs and he can still play.
Did he?
You didn't hear about that?
No.
He got into an SUV crash like 2 years ago and like smushed his fucking legs.
Jesus.
Like multiple fractures in both of them, and now he's not like I think he retired after that officially, but he still does play golf now. He can still walk around. He can walk around.
Still. Jack tugs at the
And
leather
ironically,
straps.
he was going to play golf.
God's like, you've had enough golf for today. Jack tugs at the leather straps binding his arms.
What are these? Is this kidnapping? Are you kidnapping me?
No, Jack, please relax. You're disoriented. That's normal.
Okay, then please explain to me why I'm in your basement. Let me out of these straps, you psycho!
You don't like it, Kinky?
Hello? Can anyone hear me? Jesus.
Stop it. Nobody can hear you. I'm not going to hurt you.
How'd you hurt me?
This isn't going right. Jack begins to pull on the strap so hard his veins bulge.
Let me out of this thing. You won't like me when I'm angry.
This man is going to give himself an aneurysm. Jack suddenly goes silent. He looks down at his legs.
He took my foot. No.
Or
You
rather,
bitch.
his
You
leg.
took my foot. I liked that foot.
His left leg is gone, amputated at the knee.
You took my foot, you sorry bitch. Why?
I thought she just got a corpse that, and put the tattoo on there. That's
No,
genius.
she didn't. She saw she got a leg and just kind of. And that means his actual leg is also burned, like, unrecognizably, so there's definitely no reattaching that.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
he's
made sure
fucked.
it burned just enough so that the tattoo could still be there.
Oh, he's fucked.
Yep. He flies into an incoherent rage. He has every right to.
I am gonna shove my foot so far. Oh, wait.
Yeah, that's right. You only got one of those.
Damn it, I'm gonna hop on your face.
I'd like to see you try. Lacey runs to a cabinet and takes out a needle and vial. She fills the needle and dashes to Jack's IV. Pull that damn thing out your arm. It's gonna hurt. But...
He can't move, remember?
Oh, it depends on how the straps are. If he can move the straps enough, he might be able to.
Maybe. I don't know.
She injects it, hands trembling. Jack gives her a look of such hatred that she steps back involuntarily. He's in leather straps, but okay. I didn't know if the straps were a little looser than that, like he could move his hands around more.
I think he has straps over his body, but he has individual ones that are over his wrists as well.
Yeah, look, you can see them.
Yeah. I guess you don't gotta worry about the feet.
Jack's words begin to slur as he loses consciousness.
You fucking horrible bitch!
Lacey retreats from him as the drugs take effect, pale and rattled.
I used to play soccer! You crazy bitch! Where are you going? Come back here and give me my foot!
This is legitimately one of those moments where you're like, you have to think, what the fuck were you thinking was going to happen? You think he was going to be like, yay!
Give me my foot!
Oh.
Get back here, bitch. I put it here every night and pick it up before work every goddamn morning. That means you.
Please, I don't.
That means you or that stupid kid of yours moved it. Where is my goddamn badge?
Please stop. Lacey holds her ears shut as Margaret's crying becomes a shriek.
I don't know who the fuck this is. Briscoe?
I'll go for it. Your stepfather said he keeps seeing you sneak out at night. What is it you're doing? Lacey contemplates the counselor's question as she stares at the floor, lost in the carpet pattern.
It's the one from The Shining.
Oh, that would be cool. I kind of wish I had that carpet in my room.
It is weird.
Some nights I can't sleep. I just go for walks. Mow your damn lawn. It's a warm summer night. Lacey lies curled up against a tree in her nightgown. Sound of violence drifts from her small home like a rancid smoke. An ant scurries across the ground in front of her face. She crushes it with her thumb, slowly pressing the life out of it. It makes me feel good, better. The bell rings, startling Lacey from her reverie. Okay, Briscoe's a dude, take it.
Okay.
All right, let's keep meeting twice a week until...
Lacey stands up and leaves before he can finish.
I was going to say until we fuck.
Jack awake. You can dream on it. Jack awakens. The first thing he sees is the food tray Lacey left behind. The sight drives all thought of danger or escape from his mind. His stomach gurgles, his eyes are vast with greed. He pulls against the leather restraints, holding his arms. He can tell they weren't part of the bed's original design. Lacey must have added them. It's not that hard to do given those kind of beds. Underneath the stretcher, the leather strap tears and fractures. To Jack's great surprise, his arm suddenly snaps free. He stares at it for a moment, incredulous. Dude, you need to get the fuck out of there now. He releases his other arm, then his chest. He's free. He steps off the stretcher, forgetting a critical detail. Boom. Please just show it. Please show it. His missing leg.
Ow, my dick!
Don't worry, I'm taking that next.
No!
Jack crashes to the ground, knocking over the food tray over. Jack crashes to the ground, knocking the food tray over with his outstretched hand. He finds himself staring at the food. It's all over the floor under his nose. Fine. Jack sucks the mashed potatoes up right off the floor, then tears up the steak and stuffs it into his mouth. Dude.
At least leave the potatoes, man. The steak, okay, I get it, but leave the potatoes. That's just gross.
For a moment, he savors the wonderful feeling of eating. He pulls himself up using the IV stand for balance. You might want to also take that out just in case. Then he looks around the room and tries to think.
Yep, okay.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Nope, it's fine.
Pain.
Oh, God, my ulcer.
He winces and grabs his skull. The pain subsides, but he continues to rub his fingers through his scalp. He realizes a large patch of his hair is missing.
Damn it!
Ooh.
Ah, she took my brain.
It's okay, you weren't using it. He feels a small crescent-shaped scar with stitches. Yeah, that... No, they couldn't. She couldn't have done anything with the brain, because don't you have to shave the whole head?
Not if you're doing localized.
Oh.
Or she looks like she opened up a thing, and because that's for going through bone right there. What he's looking at, the saw on the table.
Oh,
so
jeez.
she cut through his skull, and put something in there.
Get the fuck out of there, man. Go for a window.
It's probably a tracking device. What the fuck, man?
The wound is fresh. As he rubs his finger along the contours, he notices a large instrument on the nearby tray. It's a bone saw. He closes his eyes.
Saw. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it.
No, lobotomies aren't done from the back. They're done from the front.
Yep, that's a nice pick through the eyeball. Just don't think about it. Can I think about it? I don't know.
He leans on the IV stand and takes a ragged breath. Jack hears the door open and whirls around. Someone is descending the stairs. He looks around frantically for something to defend himself with. The bone saw. He picks it up and stands ready.
Oh my god.
Jack, I saw your vitals peek upstairs. Are you awake?
What the fuck?
Lacey, you know what? I hope we see that fucking artist again because I want Lacey to kill her. Lacey reaches to the bottom steps and turns to see Jack standing next to his stretcher. Oh, you're up. Jack activates the saw and it whirls to life. Please don't be mad.
I'm gonna cut you up!
Jack tries to lunge for her, but he loses his balance and crashes to the floor again as he screams. Lacey screams too and bolts up the stairs. Jack uses the IV stand as a rudimentary crutch, dragging himself after her. He reaches the stairs just in time to see Lacey step through the basement door. It closes behind her.
Bitch, if this could go through bone, it could go through a door!
Jack throws his body against the basement door, expecting it to be locked. It flies open without resistance. He tumbles through it, barely keeping his balance.
See, I have a dick.
For now. No one is in the kitchen. Jack sees a cordless phone on the counter and grabs it and tries to dial 911. There's no
Oh,
dial
thank God.
tone.
Damn it!
Jack listens closely and hears breathing. Please listen. Jack slams the phone down in horror.
You took my foot, you creepy psycho!
He scrambles out of the kitchen. The foyer, multiple exits, a staircase leading up, windows, front door dead ahead. Outside is a populated residential street, busy with people, cars, traffic, salvation. He grabs the knob and turns. Unlocked, he pulls the door open.
Oh, thank God, freedom!
Jack just stands there in the open doorway, hand still on the knob. He scrubs, sway a little in the breeze. A car drives past the house. He doesn't move.
Can you see my dick?
Drool drips from Jack's chin as he struggles to remember what he was doing. The whirling bone saw waves to and fro at the end of his limp arm. He stares outside and seems to remember. He grips the doorknob tight. The grip to the doorknob tightens as he tries to step forward. Relax! He stops moving.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, what the fuck?
He chipped his brain!
He turns to see Lacey walk down the stairs, pointing something at him. It looks like a remote control. Relax. Just relax. Jack sees the remote in her hand as he tries to flex his fingers to regain control. She descends the stairs with her arm outstretched cautiously.
Can I have some donuts?
No, you don't deserve them. I know this is odd, but I thought it might help you adjust. Jack lunges at her. He catches her off guard and nearly slices her forehead open with the bone saw.
Ninja!
She shrieks and backs away up the stairs, barely dodging another swipe. Jack swipes again and grazes her calf. Stop it, please! She scrambles up the steps on all fours, trying to put distance between them. Jack climbs with astonishing dexterity.
I'm gonna cut you, bitch!
He closes the gap and grabs her shirt. He raises the high, ready to plunge it into her neck. His face is a mask of rage. Lacey's frantic fingers push a slider on the remote. Jack gurgles and loses all motor control. His grip on Lacey loosens, then he falls backwards. Welp, he's dead.
He just lost control of all of his bodily functions at the exact same time. He pissed and shit and came himself right in that moment.
Yep. And he's gonna break his neck. No! Lacey reaches to grab him, but misses him by inches. Jack's limp body tumbles down the staircase as his world fades to blackness. Jack jerks awake with a shout.
Ah, I'm back here again. Fuck!
He didn't have a concussion before. Now he does. He's back in the basement. Lacey stands next to him, adjusting an IV bag. She steps back, startled.
Fuck you, you fucking bitch! I will cut your face! Let me out of these things, you fucking creep! Listen. Sophie and I, we don't have money. We can't make a big ransom. And you can't mail my parts back to her.
Shh, I've already done that with your leg, and it doesn't matter anyway. Mike?
I didn't realize that was Harvey. Listen, I want you to listen to me. You made a mistake. We make them. We all make mistakes. You took my foot.
Jack, you had an accident, remember?
I'm not saying there won't be repercussions. I'm just saying maybe I don't have to press charges. Just give me my foot back.
I'm glad you're calm. I want you to stay calm for me, okay? I have some bad news. Your leg went boom.
What are you doing to my foot?
It's that
You let me
what do you
out to
call it,
some weird
combustion
sex
thing.
club?
It just set on fire. I had to cut it off just to save you.
I don't believe you.
You're not a doctor, I am, so you have to listen to me.
I'm in bed without a foot.
Because I saved you. Did you want to be on fire like your foot?
Yes!
Well, shit.
I know I got carried away there by trying to cut you open with the bone saw. Do you still have that, by the way?
Oh, I put that the hell away from you.
But I like it. The whirring keeps me calm.
All right, I'll turn it on, but I'm leaving it out of your reach.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Jack, your arms and legs were broken really badly after the fall. I had to...
Wait
Oh!
a minute. No! I can't even jack off anymore! You horrible bitch! No, shut up and listen to me. I'm giving you a way out of this.
He cuts off. He sees something behind Lacey, some kind of bin.
Did you put them in a trash bag?
They're lemony fresh. You suffered an arterial laceration in one of your arms and a badly displaced open fracture in the other one. It was going to get infected for sure. He struggles to peer past Lacey and get a better look.
Not if I was... Oh, no.
Oh, geez.
Why did you take my other foot?
I wanted to make a matching set. Limbs. The bin is filled with limbs. As Lacey speaks, Jack remembers flashes of what happened.
You turned me into
Oh!
Ah, he fucked.
Ooh, yeah, no, that's gonna leave a little bit of a scar. Ah, wait, is that the bones? Is the bone saw off, or is that now going through his side?
No, it's going through his side.
He is one unlucky bastard. He should have just fucked her.
You took them from me!
Your healthy leg was mangled, and I didn't have any pins or anything to set it with. And your arms, I thought I could repair them, but they were nerve damaged. I had to change you just a bit, but it's okay because you can focus on us now.
No! Now I can focus on not having hands! Fuck you!
Jack begins hyperventilating as Lacey continues. I know how stressful the business has been, especially lately. Now that it's not even an option, you can just forget about all of it.
I want you to kill me. Put them back on. Please put them back on.
It doesn't work that way.
Yes, it does if you go to a real hospital, you psycho.
No, I'm the doctor. And Sophie, well, you can forget about...
You leave her alone. There's no money, don't you understand? We don't have money. We're poor and stupid, and I don't have arms, or legs anymore.
I literally just want your dick.
So why don't you just cut that off and leave me everything else?
I wanted it still attached.
I hate you.
You won't in about 5 minutes. This isn't about money. I can't ask for ransom if you're dead. She pulls out her phone and shows him a local news article. Sure enough, Jack Weir has died in a freak fire at Dr. Lacey Scalia's clinic. They all think it was an accident, even the insurance agency.
Wow, they all suck.
Yeah, that's not to say I wasn't worried. I was on pins and needles waiting for a knock at the door, but it's all just worked out. It's a fresh start, Jack. No one expects anything of you anymore. You're free.
I can't even do anything anymore. You got. Oh God! I puked all over myself.
Jack vomits.
Oh, this is just. Why did you take them from me?
Let's talk over dinner. Lacey grabs a cloth and starts toweling the vomit off Jack's chest. She realizes that he's looking at something behind her. She turns and sees the bin containing Jack's arms and legs. I'm so sorry. I meant to have these out of the way before you woke up. She runs to the bin and pulls a curtain so he can't see. Oh God. Jack sees Lacey's silhouette cast against the curtain. She pushes his arms and legs into the meat grinder. He screams. Under the meat grinder, where the fresh bone and blood falls in a wet pile, Jack's wedding ring clinks to the ground. It's cleaved in two.
For the love of God, why did you grind up my arms and legs? Don't feed them to me.
Dang it, you knew my plan. Also, fuck you, I was waiting to make that joke. A few days later, in Sophie's empty gallery, Sophie's wedding ring shines on her finger. She leans on the counter, lost in one of the gallery's paintings. It's a fine painting, perfectly fine, just like every other painting in the gallery. Just like every piece she's sold for years. Daniel steps through the gallery entrance. He's carrying a paper tote bag. How'd it go?
2.3 million.
Sophie closes her eyes and thanks Jack under her breath.
That's one thing I never had to double check. Life insurance, it was all in order. I'm liquidating the company. Between that and the insurance, you should be all set for the rest of your life.
What about you?
Me?
Now that you're not on call putting out Jack's fires?
Everybody needs an account. I already read that, so.
You complained for years you never have time to sculpt. Now you do, so of course you jump right into a sea of paperwork. Daniel put off by the sudden offensive.
If you'd rather be alone, I can leave. You're a bitch.
No. I'm sorry, the doctor gave me some Valium. I'm just...
Hey, at least he didn't give you Ambien. Is it helping?
a little. What's in the bag?
More Valium. Oh, damn.
What?
It's just my dick.
He opens the tote bag and pulls out a bottle of wine and his dick.
This is mine.
Which one, the wine or the dick?
I thought we could have a glass for Jack, but I guess with the Valium, you probably shouldn't be drinking liquor.
It was one pill. We did a lot worse in college.
You did a lot worse last week.
Yeah, she did. Sophie brings the bottle to the back room and opens it. With a mounted corkscrew, she pours 2 glasses and hands one to Daniel.
You didn't drug this, did you?
My memory is a little fuzzy on that.
I want to do a show right away. Keep busy, you know. But I don't want to deal with new artists just yet. I want to work with a friend. Sophie takes a long drink.
Last time we did this,
He's dead, you're fine.
I woke up with a sore butt. You should invest in something. You're still young.
I don't know what scares you more, not being successful or being...
I just want what's best for you. For the love of God, stop being a whore.
So get to work. We'll reopen in 3 months. The show will be in memory of Jack, who couldn't finish anything, not even middle age.
Wow, you're a bitch.
Yeah, That volume's just kind of making you a bitch, lady. She holds her glass up dramatically.
Jack.
They take a drink in silence. Sophie sets the glass on the counter. It topples, but she doesn't notice. You're still young. She says it to no one in particular, tasting the words. This all feels like another one of his messes. Like I could just clean it up and he'd walk through the door again. Yeah, I don't think he'll be walking through the door again. How could I miss someone who ruined my life so many times? I'm pathetic. Daniel holds her sobs echo in the empty gallery.
He's still alive. He just doesn't have arms and legs anymore.
Please stop!
Where'd you put it, bitch?
Lacey stomps into her kitchen where Todd holds her mother against the wall. She pulls a knife off the counter. She stabs Todd in the leg without hesitating. Jeez, look at those eyes!
Oh, God, my leg.
Fuck you! Todd drops her mother and grunts more in surprise than pain. Lacey, your language. Are you kidding, lady?
She stuck me with a knife. You little psychopath.
It's only his leg, an inch or so. He pulls it out and chuckles. Lacey backs up against the wall, eyes wide. The reality of what she just did sinks in. He snatches her arm and pulls her close. Todd waves the bloody tip of the knife to her nose.
Next time, don't bother unless you mean to kill me. Are we clear?
He tosses the knife into the sink. Something clatters against his boot, his badge. He plunks it from the floor and leaves.
Spunk it.
Later that night, Lacey stares at the glowing stars on the ceiling. The house is dead silent. Todd's car pulls into the drive. She hears the front door close a little too hard. He's drunk again. Todd drops his badge down on the counter. The cat attacks it, batting it around like a toy. It drops to the floor. Todd's so drunk that he doesn't notice.
You're just kidding.
Lacey stares at her bedroom door like she expects a monster to step through it. And then one does. He speaks to her in a low whisper.
12 stitches. Think that's pretty funny, do you?
A little.
Hmm.
Please.
Yeah, you're fucking right.
He closes the door behind him. Jack sleeps on the stretcher with an IV attached to his neck.
Oh, God,
geez,
my
that
arms
is
and
just
legs.
The basement door opens. Lacey enters, carrying a briefcase. She sets down her briefcase and pulls a remote from her pocket. She presses the button on it and Jack stirs.
Oh, God, you have a wake-up button for me? What the fuck, lady?
I have one for everything. It'll even make you sit up and do tricks.
Do you have one that makes my dick hard?
I'm still working on that one.
Damn it!
Good morning. Lacey changes Jack's IV bag. He's trembling with pain. Tears begin streaming down his face.
Oh, God. I can't feel my arms and legs.
Is the pain bad? Hold on, I'll give a link to the Discord.
You cut off my arms and legs. What do you think it feels like?
Pleasure?
No! No!
Jack's face is drenched with sweat. Lacey glances at the monitors playing Jack's brainwaves. Why did that not sound? Look, maybe that nonsense worked for other people, but I'm a doctor. If something hurts, I can make it stop. I don't believe you. She injects something into his IV. It only takes a moment for Jack's breath to normalize. He takes a deep breath, the pain is gone. Don't worry about eating while I'm gone. The IV has nutrients and everything in it you'll need.
What?
You're going to lose so much weight.
I'm skipping a sandwich.
No, look what happened last time I gave you food.
You fucking horrible whore.
Lacey strokes his hair. Jack tries to avoid her. I'll be back around 3, then we can...
Stop it! Don't fucking touch me, you creep! You already took my limbs! Lacey, please listen. I can't do it anymore. Just kill me. Lacey?
Lacey circles around behind the bed and pulls the remote back out. There's a large red knob on the center of the remote with a latched safety cover. She flips the cover up and slowly dials it up to 1. Jack's brain visibly reacts on the monitor. Lacey walks up around Jack to face him. So I was thinking we could watch a movie sometime?
What? Hey! Ah! Okay.
It'll be strange seeing the clinic again. I used to hate my morning hours. A lot of my patients were seniors.
The clinic?
Jack furrows his brow. Something doesn't make sense here, but his confusion is swept away by a wave of fulfillment and comfort.
Oh, yeah.
The ones that were internet savvy kept thinking they had diseases from places they'd never visited.
I guess when you're old, you might forget where you've traveled. I need my limbs!
You've never had your limbs. Silly. So I'll be back this afternoon. She leans in to kiss Jack. He doesn't pull away this time. We've been happy before. Give us time, okay?
Please kill me. Please! God! Why? Okay.
She leaves, closing the door behind her. Before she leaves the house, Lacey pulls the remote from her pocket and turns the knob down to 0. Jack's face twists in despair and he shudders. He begins to cry again, but this time with no one to see his sobs are uncontrollable.
Tonight.